Hello students, this is Dr. Praveen Tripathi and with me is the legendary faculty Dr. Gobind Rai Garg sir.
Namaskar.
So in this video we'll talk about two series that Cerebellum has launched. One was launched in the last session and the other one has been launched recently. Both of them are game changers. One of them we already heard a lot about from the toppers and I am very sure that the second one will get equal success. So we want to tell you in this video what exactly are these. What can you expect from these series, how will they help you, and what is the thought behind them. So Gobind sir, Late Night PYQ, PYT Marathon, every single topper that we interviewed talked about this.
Yes.
So I want to talk about this, want to understand more from you, and then this new midday module sir. So sir, let's talk about the Late Night PYQ, PYT Marathon. Sir, first of all, the first word is late night. We make it live at around 10:30 p.m. But what exactly is it sir?
So basically, as the name says, PYQ, PYTs. So what we do, we at the night time daily, we will give you 40 to 50 questions from the previous year questions or topics related to that. So mostly it is a mixed bag. Around 80% questions are previous year questions and 20% questions are topics which are asked in the previous question, but not exactly PYQs. So every day you get these. So student who keep on solving these, they will get, number one, get a hold of PYQs and PYTs. So that means they should be on tips. So this is one thing where you cannot falter upon. अगर PYQs आपके गलत हो रहे हैं तो एग्जाम में आपका अच्छा रैंक आने के चांसेस बहुत कम हो जाते हैं. Clear? So this is the main idea behind this, that you will get previous year questions and some topics related to them, and you can solve them on a daily basis.
So students, I'm sure many of you would relate to this. We keep on thinking that we will do PYQs later. All of us know that PYQs are important, but we tend to procrastinate that let me complete the subject, then I'll do PYQs. And that day never comes. So the idea was every day at 10:30 p.m. or 11 p.m. you will be given a test which will be made up of PYQs, and it also helps you understand what exactly should you focus upon. If at night you get to see questions that were asked in the past exam, the next day you know what were the important topics and I have to focus more on that. So a habit of doing PYQs, a hold on PYQs, and understanding what kind of questions are asked and from which topics. So as Goga sir said, there are 40 to 50, sometimes 60 also. Goga sir, in NEET PG 2024 and inicet 2024, we saw a new trend.
Yeah.
The PYQs were given, but they were twisted. Either the question stem was changed or the options were changed, and that resulted in a different option being the answer. So the examiners were trying to confuse the student.
Yeah.
To counter that and to get our students ready, we have started something called as twisted PYQ. So what exactly is a twisted PYQ?
So basically this time what we noted that many students were very confident that NEET में ये question आया and this was a PYQ and I have marked that. Yeah. But when we came to know in detail about that question, there was minor twist in that question. Like they changed the stem little bit or they changed this option slightly. So that changed the answer. So the student was very confident that it was a PYQ and I had marked it correctly because he has rectified the answer. Okay? But because of that slight change, the answer changed. Yeah? So there were quite few questions this year. So we are thinking that this can be a norm later on. So we want to make sure that you do not fall into this trap and you get even these questions correct. Right. So what we are trying is we are changing the PYQ slightly so that you do not mark directly the same answer every time.
This is the idea behind twisted PYQ, and then you must be seeing this mixed bag on your screen. So basically what we are doing is, as of now, we are giving these PYQs subject wise. So for example, for 4 days, pharma PYQs were continuing. Once we complete this first lap, then when we move closer to the exam, rather than giving them subject wise, we will give PYQs of all the subjects, what we call as mixed bag PYQs, PYTs. So this is what is going to happen. As I said, majority of our students use this feature and they were very appreciative of it. They got very benefited by it. So we thought that let's take another step. We keep on telling students, not only us, every teacher keeps on telling that do custom modules. The problem with the custom modules is, especially if you're an intern or post-intern, you don't have the time to solve the entire cubing. So we say do custom module. But what exactly to choose in those custom modules? Should you choose recent exam questions? Should you go for conceptual question? So there's a lot of confusion. So we thought that rather than a student choosing a custom module or going by luck, plain luck, let us ask teachers to pick important questions from the Q bank and give those questions as custom module. So this thought finally led to the release of or launch of a new series called as midday modules. Goga sir, what exactly is a midday module?
So basically, as Dr. Praveen has already explained, whenever I take lecture and teach the students, the one common question was, sir, how to solve the questions? Because whatever I have taught in 6 hours, there will be around 200-300 questions in the Q bank. So it will not be possible to complete all of them on a daily basis. So we always kept on advising that make the custom modules from those topics which you have covered. But again, the student has problem what to exactly choose in those custom modules. So out of 200-300 questions, how to choose 50 questions? So students were quite confused. So this work we have done now. So instead of student choosing, so we have made the custom module. So you will get the 50 questions in the afternoon and you will need to solve them because that question will be from the same topics which you have studied that day.
This is an important part. Every single question that is given in midday module has been chosen by the teacher, the faculty himself or herself. So that means that those questions are really important. Why midday and why late night? The thought is very simple. After lunch and after dinner, these are two times in your day when your concentration is a bit lower, you don't want to put too much effort. So we wanted that we utilize these time slots to the best of our advantage. That is why after lunch we want you to do midday module 40-50 questions, and after dinner we want you to do the late night PYQ PYT marathon. Like we talked about in the late night marathons, even these midday modules would be initially subject wise and then they will become mixed bag. The whole idea, students, is that everybody says that MCQs, solving MCQs is going to do the trick. And we say in cricket, catches wins matches. In entrance examinations, MCQs help you crack the exam. So it's very important to do MCQs, but we get so busy, we want to cover so many things that they get lost. We are not able to do those things. If we want that you develop a habit of solving MCQs, we'll have to give it to you in the form of a test. And what happens is, if you have done midday module or late night PYQ on 5 days, 10 days, 11 days, then you don't want to leave it. You want to continue with that streak. So that's an added advantage. It comes into your habit.
So basically, what is important, I have seen many students who keep on concentrating on the notes or videos and they develop very good concepts, but again they falter in the exam because actual exam is MCQ exam. So you should know how to apply that knowledge. So that only you can practice with MCQs. And many times the student ignore the MCQs thinking that I have already very good knowledge, MCQ बाद में कर लेंगे, हो जाएगा, PYQ हो जाएंगे, and many times that time never comes. So number one is this. And number two, the habit which you are talking. So we always keep on saying that solve MCQ on a daily basis. Yeah? But it is easily said than done. Correct. It's very difficult to do because when you see that I have to complete this syllabus, so the first priority is के notes कर लूँ मैं अपने या videos कर लूँ and MCQ take a back seat. So now what is important is when you are doing on a daily basis 100 questions. So we have given 100 questions, 50 in the afternoon, 15 at night. So you have to solve 100 questions. And believe me, when you solve them for 10, 12, 15 days, they are so addictive that then you won't want to leave them. So you will automatically develop a habit of solving MCQ on a daily basis.
Right. So if you're a student of Cerebellum Academy mission plan, you don't have to do anything. They are already there with your packs. Even if you're a student of Cerebellum END plan, again you are given access to it. If you are not a part of Cerebellum, you can join any of these two programs. You can go for Cerebellum Mission 2.0 or Cerebellum END. I'll just briefly tell you what all is there in this Cerebellum Mission 2.0 plan. We have live classes, which are called as mission classes. They have just started, right? Then you of course get access to Q bank. You get access to all the recorded lectures. You get access to all these midday modules and late night marathons. You get access to GTs and you get access to BTR. So you get access to basically everything. And if you are taking Cerebellum END plan, you would not get access to BTR, you would not get access to recorded videos and live classes, but Q bank, midday modules, GTs and ENDs. How can we forget the ENDs?
Yes, the most important.
The most important thing, live test and discussion. So you get access to these. So if you're not a student of Cerebellum, we invite you to join Cerebellum. A lot of effort is being done. Every single pain point of student is being recognized and we are trying to do something about it.
One clarification, END is part of both of these programs.
Both the programs. One thing that Cerebellum has changed is now the coaching has gone from being a passive thing to being a very active thing. Earlier, we all gave recorded videos. A large number of students struggled in watching those videos. You did not feel like watching those videos. Now all those things are a thing of past. We have live classes, we have live tests, we have live ENDs, we have live discussions. So a lot of effort is being put, and if you can just follow everything that is being done in Cerebellum, believe you me, nobody can stop you from cracking the exam. My best wishes are always with you. All the best.
Thank you very much.